And we have the Moon, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed, and King of Pentacles. Then we have the Hanged Man, Judgment reversed, and then also Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so, this is going to be a powerful love month for you just because we have some really strong major arcanas popping up. We have the Moon up here, then we have Wheel of Fortune and Judgment reversed. Also, we have the Ace, and Hanged Man. So actually, you have all major arcana almost. The Ace of Swords is a wonderful card too. This is going to be powerful. A lot of shift is going to happen this month when it comes to relationships. In fact, I think, you have somebody definitely romantic is coming in. With the Queen of Cups, that's just romance written all over it. So Virgo, it could be with a fellow water sign. Or it's not a fellow water sign. It's a water sign. You're an earth sign. So water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And over here we have the King of Pentacles. So in a way I feel like you're showing up because this is an earth sign. So it could be Virgo, but if it's not you, then it's going to be a fellow Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus. But I feel like you're showing up in this reading and you're going to be connecting with this Queen of Cups. Now the thing is that in March, it's not going to coagulate. It's not going to come together. Also we have Mercury going retrograde. I think Jupiter's going retrograde also in March. We have a lot of shifts happening, but there's going to be a connection here. Like you're going to feel pulled to them, especially with the Moon here. They're going to pull on your emotions, going to take you on this ride like you've never had. And you're not going to have any words to describe it. It's just going to be so innate. It's going to be so heartfelt that it soothes your soul in a way. And this is a really good connection. Now, like I said, in March, it's not necessarily going to come together 100%, but you're going to meet them and you're going to know. You're going to know that they're important in your life. And you're going to also know that because of them, you're going to need to do some work, Hanged Man is, self-exploration, going deep within to yourself, into the joys and the pain of your own spirit, of your own soul. And so by going through that, you will connect with this Queen of Cups even more. Wheel of Fortune, I just love that card came up for you. This is, like I said, this is all about relationships. Somebody is coming in that is just dynamic and meant to happen. This is meant to be kind of energy. The only issue that we kind of have is the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment card, that makes sense. Okay, this makes sense, Virgo. Judgment in reverse. Like I was saying, it's not going to come together quite yet. It's because you have some things that you need to take care of on the earth realm. So taxes, most likely, or, just bills, payments. It's coming up that way. Or even, you're moving. You might be moving, although we don't have the Emperor card, but I do feel like some of you guys are shifting like jobs or location, and so you have to get settled in before you get to really connect in this relationship. Not saying you won't, and it will definitely connect, but you will meet somebody very important to your life in March that's going to affect you deeply. And because of the major arcana popping up, I really feel like you can't help it. It's fate. Okay. So let's pull a couple universal love cards. We have Inner Child and Universal Heart. I swear, look at how many cards are here. And I keep getting the same ones over and over again for all the signs. It's crazy. Inner Child, Universal Heart. All right, so I like the inner child because I feel like this Queen of Cups energy is going to be pulling that out of you. Also with the Hanged Man, like I was saying, that you need to really do some inner work. You really need to work on yourself. Just focus on some things you've been meaning to, clean out the cobwebs of your soul. And while you're doing that, don't get down on yourself, Virgo. Don't get upset with you. Be patient with yourself and be self-loving and unconditional. Universal Heart. So often we say terrible, terrible things about ourselves, and we say such mean things to ourselves. things that we would never say to our friends or even to a stranger. Like we call ourselves names, we make fun of ourselves, we're always down. So this month, Virgo, you need to think about yourself as you would other people. Because Virgo, you are so caring and you are so giving and loving to others that right now you need to do that to yourself too, and be forgiving and loving and extend the same amount of patience and love you do to your friends and family. Give it to yourself, okay? This inner child needs it. Also, with this situation here, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, you guys are both in the upright, okay? So you guys are in a good space to come together. Stay there, okay? Keep doing that work. Because I don't see any vindictive situation. I don't see any anger or hate happening. Keep it that way. All right? Keep it that way, especially with judgment reversed. You could have a tendency to be like, I don't deserve this relationship. I need to work on other things. This is not the time for me to fall in love. Malarkey, 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 Virgo. Go fall in love and enjoy it. It's a good month, okay? All right, so let's move on to couples. Hello, Virgo couples. Here we are. We're looking at the love for March for you. So for this reading, make sure that one of the partners is or has Virgo prominent in their chart somewhere, a sun, rising, moon, or just a lot of Virgo, like within your Venus, Mars, if it's all in the house of Virgo or Virgo itself. Okay. So let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What do my Virgo couples need to know about this month? What is between the relationship? What's going on? Okay. This one. Okay, these two. Okay, so we have Page of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, Four of Pentacles, and then the Four of Staffs. Then we have Nine of Pentacles, Page of Staffs reversed, the Fool, King of Pentacles reversed, the Devil, and Death. I pulled a ton of cards. It just felt right. So that's what's happening here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So there's a lot of people showing up. We have a page, a knight, king, another page, so two pages, a knight and a king. Unfortunately, they're all in the reverse. So these people are not working in a high vibration in your life. One of them definitely is your partner, but guess what? You're one of them too, because the King of Pentacles is you. All right, so chances are you have a partner who has prominent water or prominent fire. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups are fire and water. So that's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Cancer, Pisces. Who am I missing? Oh, and Scorpio. All right, now the situation that's happening here is, first and foremost, you need to have faith. You need to have faith and you need to have fun with one another. Because we have a situation that's going to be popping up closer to the end of the month. The beginning of the month looks like it's going to be super fun. All right? It's going to be fun and you need to hold on to those fun times. Yeah, there's definitely some celebrations happening, some parties, some joy happening there. And it's going to set a really great foundation for everyone to really come together. I see more of like family happening here. Like, so if you're married and you have kids, like you guys are going to be working with your kids a lot. You're going to be connecting with your kids, doing things with your family at the beginning of the month. But there's going to be this shift that happens because once again, you are all showing up in the reverse, which makes me think that there's an underlying current all month long of deception, of anger, of passive aggressiveness amongst all of you. All right. So between you and your partner, between you, your partner, and your kids and your family. And it's going to come to a head at the end of the month because the devil and death is coming up. And somebody's going to say, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm out, or I need a break. I need some time. This is not working. We keep going through the same cycle. Like we keep having this joy, fun, but nothing is actually addressed. Nothing is ever really taken care of. And then all of a sudden we have devil and death right next to each other. So it's like somebody's going to say, I'm sick of this cycle. It's unhealthy for me. It's unhealthy for you. And we're not doing it this way anymore. That's what death is. It's like, forget this. No. In fact, having these two right next to each other is really actually quite positive because the devil and death, like, kind of don't want anything to do with each other. It's like it's like they're just cutting, like the devil's like, let's keep going. Let's keep creating this obsessive compulsive. Let's keep going into the dark. Let's keep going into the unhealthy. And death is like, I'm ready for this to be done. Done. All right. It could also be, here's another little thing that it could happen too. They're repelling each other. So one is going to win. So one, either it's going to be completely done, or you're going to go even deeper into that obsession, or your partner is. And so those two cards actually worry me the most out of this entire reading, simply because the beginning of the month, the middle of the month looks fabulous. And so that's the time that you really need to solidify your relationship, solidify your family, make sure everyone's on the same page, be honest and clear about what you want, about who you are, and don't sweep things under the rug. The Fool is a new beginning. This is your chance here. And I have a feeling like a lot of you guys won't take this chance. In fact, you'll say, oh no, everything's fine, because you're not working from a positive energy. You're working from an exhaustion, feeling depleted, feeling like you don't have enough. Like, I actually feel like a lot of you guys in the relationship are going to be losing money, or going to be losing something in that, that you value, not because you did something wrong, but simply because it's just the cycle that you're in. Like, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, oh geez, how come my bank account's at like -5, or -200? Ay. And so then the devil and death pop in and say, well, it's because you guys were out, like blissed out, and not paying attention to the actual things you needed to take care of. So there's this fine balance that's going on in March for my Virgo couples, of enjoying each other, because you're going to have a great time. But Four of Pentacles is your warning too, saying, hey, you better save a little bit of this. You better save a little bit of this happiness, this joy, this money, everything. You better save it all. Because by the end of the month, you're going to be depleted and you're going to be hit with something hard. And also the situation at the end of the month, I think it's going to be unexpected in a way. Something's going to trigger it, but you're going to be like, wait, where did that come from? Okay, so let me pull from the Universal Love deck just to bring it together. Oh, whoa, this one was just popped up. Message from afar. I'm going to actually read from the book on that one. My guides were like, yes, talk about it, but there's something in the book that you need to hear. And miracles. Haha, Virgo couples. This is yummy. Okay, so let's read Message from Afar. Oh, it's long, but that's all right. You need to hear this. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Have the courage to live your dream. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak, and breathe your truth. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have, not what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses, to look up at the sky, to feel the earth beneath you, an endless universe that surrounds you, and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally, no matter what. Think about 1,000 years from now and 1,000,000 years from now. All right. So, yeah, I understand why my guides totally wanted you to hear that, because in the midst of all this, like I was saying, that you need to hold on to the joy and the love from the beginning of the month is at the end of the month, be grateful for this shift, be grateful for this breakdown of, no longer being obsessed over some situation. This is good. And then miracles. Believe in miracles. Miracles happen every day. They truly do. I have witnessed them multiple times and just been so grateful for myself and for the miracles that have happened to others and people who I don't even know. And I'm just, miracles happen. Stay blessed. Stay true in your heart. Know that you are connected unconditionally, universally through everything and everyone in this realm and other realms as well. So through this transition, through this, remember, because right now, Virgo couples, my Virgo energy, it's time to step up. You are working from a very depleted space. And even though there's a lot, I do feel a lot of joy. I feel a lot of happiness coming from my Virgos. The undercurrent is unstable for you. And I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is there's something that you need to look at because it is causing you to make decisions that are not as clear and concise and true to what you need to happen right now. All right, so that's what happens with the King of Pentacles when they are in reverse, is they spend too much money. All right, they buy things that are extravagant for themselves and forget that, they have responsibilities outside of themselves. I'm not saying that you're going to do that, but every once in a while, we all do that. We all make just decisions like, oh my gosh, why did I buy that? Oh my gosh, why did I do that? And that's okay. I'm not saying you're a bad person, Virgo. What I'm saying is that we have, you are teetering on a fine line right now. All right. And so make sure that when you make your decisions, you take a moment and make sure that it's coming from the higher vibration of you, not from that base instinct. And also make sure that it's not to get back at someone. Like, I feel like Virgo, there's like a little bit of passive aggressiveness going on, not necessarily, I do. You know what I do? I feel like it's in the couples too. It's kind of like, well, you put me through hell, or you put me through this in the past, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 5 years ago. You did this to me, and you're dredging it up, and then making them pay for it again and again and again, which is not healthy for you or for them. So if you have solved that situation, let it go. But if you haven't and you're still obsessing about it, you need to talk to your partner and take care of it because your kids are getting in the middle of it too.